Yo, what is up, Detroit Lions fans? And also football fans in general. It is Sports Fan 1 here. We made it, guys. We made it. The wait is over. Well, I guess we still have to wait a couple more days, but still, the wait is over. Thursday Night Football is about 48 hours away, maybe even less than that. No, wait. If it starts at 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock tonight, I'm recording this on Tuesday. September 6th, I believe it is. No, it's September 5th. Today's the 5th. But we made it. I am really excited for this season to get underway. And it starts with Kansas City on Thursday night prime time. I don't know about you, but as a Lions fan, I'm hella nervous. I am hella nervous, man. You got the reigning Super Bowl champions in the Kansas City Chiefs who are trying to be a dynasty, and they are damn close to it. They are damn close to it. If anybody can replicate what Bill Belichick and Tom Brady had, I think Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes can do it too. I really think they can do it. So this is going to be a really, really big test for the Detroit Lions to see, all right, how far have we come? What type of team do we have? Because there's a lot of hype going into this year for the Lions. And quite frankly, I love it, but at the same time, I hate it. Because the past couple of years, we really didn't have any expectations, We just went out there, played good football. Well, I mean, what I mean by good football is we played hard. We didn't give up, and we gave the other team a fight for their money, whether we won or lost. We fought for 60 minutes, and we were the type of team that nobody wanted to face. And now we're going into this year where we're now expected to win the division. We're expected to make the playoffs and maybe make a deep run. Some of these expectations we haven't had in a long time, and God, I'm just so nervous, man, because I feel like if we go into Kansas City on Thursday night and we get our absolute asses handed to us, the respect, the hype that we all had this offseason is going to be all for naught, and it's just going to go away, and we're going to be back to the team where, all right, yeah, they're a fun team, but they're never going to be a great team. It's been 56 damn years. I'm only 22, but I know that we haven't won a Super Bowl before I was born either. So it's been 56 years, maybe even 57. I don't know how long it's really been. But it's been around there. At some point, we're gonna do it. At some point, we have to do it. I'm not saying it's gonna be for sure this year, but I really believe that even if we don't win, but if we go toe-to-toe with the Chiefs, like if we come down the last 5 minutes of the game, we're down one score, or even if we're up one score, if we have a chance to win the game down the stretch, even if we don't pull it off, I think that will show that we're for real. If we go toe-to-toe with the Chiefs in Kansas City in prime time, I think it will show that we're for real. I really do. Whether we win or lose. And I look at that Buffalo Bills game from last year on Thanksgiving. We went toe-to-toe with Josh Allen and the Bills, who at that time were Super Bowl contenders. And they're going to be Super Bowl contenders this year. And we went toe-to-toe with them. And we nearly pulled it off if it wasn't for allowing that big deep ball to Stephon Diggs with like 20 seconds to go in the game. I don't know if we had I know we kicked a field goal, but I don't know if it was to take the lead or if it was to tie the game. I think it was to tie the game. Yeah, I think it was to tie the game. So we were trying to force OT, and we allowed that deep ball to Diggs, and then they got in the field goal range because of it, and won the game. But again, we fought hard that game, and we went toe-to-toe with Josh Allen and the Bills, where going into that game, everybody thought that we were going to get killed. Everybody thought the Lions had no shot of winning this game. And we were 20 seconds away from forcing OT against the Bills. Not saying we would have won an OT, but who knows what happens. I mean, if you win the toss, you get a touchdown. It's not the playoffs yet. You win the game. And with our offense, I felt comfortable with them going to get a touchdown in OT. I really did. I mean, top 5 offense for a reason where we can score the ball. But if we can have a performance like that, even if we don't win against the Chiefs, it will show that we're for real. And it will show that we're a team not to mess with, and a team that cannot be taken lightly. I think we're already like that after what we've proven this last 2 years, but it only proved that point if we do that against Kansas City. Now, I want to win. Don't get me wrong. I want to win. I want to go into Kansas City, and I want to beat them on primetime on national television and make a statement. But I'm not saying that is going to happen, because that is going to be a difficult task, even if Chris Jones doesn't play. Because there's reports saying he's on a holdout and he may not play this Thursday. Even if Chris Jones doesn't play, it's still going to be a really tough out because you still have to face Patrick Mahomes, who is under contract, and he's not going to be out unless he gets injured in practice, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. Patrick Mahomes is the definition of backyard football. That Chiefs offense is the definition of backyard football. I mean, you can cover the play for as good as you can do and still allow a big play because all of a sudden they turn into backyard football and Patrick Mahomes will do a fucking 360 in the backfield, throw it behind him to Travis Kelce for 30 yards. I mean, you know, it's Patrick Mahomes. I mean, it's going to be a really, really tough out. I mean, I know they don't got a lot of, big name receivers, but Marcus Valdes-Scantling is not a horrible receiver. Sky Moore was a big contributor. Travis Kelce is always going to be one. Isaiah Pacheco and Jarek McKinnon are always going to be big parts of that offense as well. And I feel like I'm missing a receiver, and I know it's probably like a blank one, but I can't think of it right now. But it doesn't matter who they have. It really doesn't. As long as they have Patrick Mahomes, that offense is going to score. It's just plain and simple. So I think if we want to have a chance to win this game, and Dan Campbell said it in an interview a few days ago, we need to create turnovers. We need to find a way to get a turnover. At least one. If we can get at least one, that will just help our cause. And just like Dan Campbell said as well, we have to convert on third downs. I mean, I know that's you can say that for any game, but especially against the Chiefs, because if you don't convert on third down, you're just giving extra possessions to Patrick Mahomes. And if you do that, you're going to fall in a hole quickly, and it's going to be hard to come back against that offense. And that defense is not that bad either. So, yeah, we got to create turnovers. We got to convert on third downs. That is the top 2 things we have to do. And Dan Campbell's already said it, but I think that is the most important 2 things. But I also believe that the Lions offense needs to put up at least 30. And I know that's crazy to think about week 1 to put up 30. But even though our defense is going to be improved this year, I really think it's going to be, I still think the Chiefs are also going to put up 30. I really do. You could be a good defense and still allow 30 points. As long as you don't do it on a regular basis. Even the good defenses allow big games. I mean, I think there was a couple of times last year where the 49ers defense, who was arguably the best defense in the league, allowed 30-plus points. But yeah, I think we have to score at least 30 to have a chance to win. I really do, because I really think the Chiefs are gonna score 30-plus. I really do. But man, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what this new Detroit Lions team is going to bring this year. I'm excited to see what Goff can bring. I'm excited to see what Ben Johnson can do. I'm really expecting our offense to be kind of basically what it was last year, top 5, top 7 in the league. I'm also expecting our defense to take a big jump. I'm not saying go from worst to first, but I'm expecting to be at least a top 15 defense. And that is going to be a big jump compared to what it was last year. compared to what it was last year. It was like 28th, I think it ended, because I know we improved towards the end, but we were like 28th, 32nd for most of the year. If we can jump into the top 15, that's a big improvement. And I really expect our defense to take a big leap forward this year. And if our offense can stay the same, I see no reason why we cannot win at least 12 games, 11, 12 games. But the players I'm really excited to see, obviously you can be excited about Amon-Ra, but he's always going to be good. We already know what Amon-Ra is going to bring to the table. We already know that. But the 3 players, and there's more that I want to see, but the top 3 players I want to see are all rookies. And it's the rookies we took in the top part of our draft. Jahmyr Gibbs, Jack Campbell, and Sam Laporta. And obviously you could say Brian Branch as well. Those 4 guys, I'm really excited to see what they're going to bring. Like, Jahmyr Gibbs is just a dynamic player. He's got speed, he's got elusiveness, he can run, and he can catch the ball. I mean, he can do it all. He's a Swiss Army knife on offense. I think he's going to be what we wanted DeAndre Swift to be. I really do. And we saw when DeAndre Swift was healthy and he was playing, we saw what DeAndre Swift could do. Now we got a guy who I believe is a little faster and a little more elusive. And hopefully, and this is the big part, and hopefully he can stay healthy. Because that's the one problem we have with DeAndre Swift, was we had a very talented running back. A guy who can run and pass, or run and catch. But he couldn't stay healthy. He couldn't stay out there on the field. If Jahmyr Gibbs can, he's going to be a monster. He really is. Sam Laporta. He reminds me a lot of TJ Hawkinson. Only I think he's a better blocker. And I think he's a little bit faster. Which means he should be able to create a little more separation than TJ Hawkinson was able to. Jack Campbell. In the preseason, he played very well, in my opinion. He showed that he can, get up in the box, make a tackle on the running back. He also showed he could pass cover. He's a dual threat out there. But the one thing he can do is he can tackle. He's a sure tackler, which is one thing we really needed on this defense. Because last year we missed a lot of tackles. Jack Campbell's a sure tackler. Now, yes, there's going to be times where he's going to miss a tackle or he's going to miss a assignment. It's going to happen. He's a rookie. But he's a sure tackler for one. He's going to be able to make tackles. It looks like he could be able to be in the pass coverage. And I wouldn't be surprised if we send him on a blitz. I really wouldn't. So he's also a guy who's a dual threat, which is something I think we also need on that defense. And then you look at Brian Branch. I said that Jahmyr Gibbs was a Swiss Army knife on offense. Brian Branch is basically a Swiss Army knife on defense. He can play safety. He can play corner. He can get up in the box. He can tackle. He in the first game of the preseason, he had a big hit. I know he didn't do a lot of that later on in the preseason, but I expect a lot of that in this year. He's a sure tackler. He may not be the fastest guy out there, but he's still a really good athlete. He can tackle. He can cover. He can play corner. He can play safety. He could do it all on defense. He really can. And I would not also be surprised if we send him on some safety blitzes. Because why not? Why not? But I'm excited to see what those 4 guys can bring this year. And then all along with, obviously, we want to see what David Montgomery can bring also to this offense. Also, we get Marvin Jones back. We know what he was able to do with us years ago. Now he's back. I expect sort of the same thing. We're going to get Jameson Williams back after 6 games. I'm excited to see what he can do. With that speed, I think we're going to integrate a more part of this offense, You can also look at guys like Khalif Raymond, Josh Reynolds, who also are big contributors. And on the defensive side, obviously, 44, Malcolm Rodriguez, Aiden Hutchinson, James Houston. We got some talent on this team. And Dan Campbell has said it before. What we have now versus 2 years ago when he first came here, we have a lot more talent on this team than it did 2 years ago. And what he also loves to say is, we have football players. Not just talented players, but we have football players. He loves to say that. And I just really hope they're not doing what a classic Lions team would do, or any Detroit team for that matter, but the Lions are, for now, known for it, is getting all of our fans hyped for the season, and then just being dog shit for the year. I really hope they're not giving us false hope. I really hope they're not just setting us up for heartbreak. I know some fans are probably, are getting prepared for that. But I don't know, man. Something seems different. Now, my mom, she's been a lifelong Lions fan, and she was like, "I'll believe it when I see it." I've dealt with the same type of hype before, and it's never worked out. And so she's still a skeptic. She said, "I want to see it. I don't care about all the talk. I want to see it." And I can get that. I get that. I want to see it too. And she says, "Well, you're 22. You haven't. Once you get to my age, you'll understand." I don't know. Something just seems different about this Lions team. But time will tell. It really will be. But you know what? I'm hella nervous for Thursday. When I do the next video of reacting to the game, I don't know what's going to happen, man. I want this game to start already. I really do. I want this game to start already because we can talk about any which way. We can talk about us winning. We can talk about us getting killed, us going toe-to-toe with the Chiefs. I just want it to start, man. I really do. I can't just keep talking about it, man. Because then all of a sudden you start going through every scenario through your brain, and then you just start, getting so anxious about it, and football's back. I'm just happy football's back. I'm just so happy, man. I'm excited. Hopefully the Lions don't get killed, and all that excitement just goes down the freaking drain. And but let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. How do you think this game's going to go, whether you're a Lions fan or not? I truly believe we can at least be competitive this game. And I'm going to give a score prediction. I'm going to give 2. What I want to happen is us to win 30-28. What I think is going to happen is the Chiefs are going to win 35-24 by them getting like a garbage time touchdown late in the game. But I want us to win. I really do. I want us to make a point. I just don't want. I don't want to just go toe to toe with them and lose in a competitive game. I know that's what some fans want, but I'm tired of just accepting. All right, yeah, let's just lose competitively. I'm tired of accepting that. Let's go win. Let's go win. Let's go make a statement on national television. Let's go make a statement. Let's go tell the nation that the Lions are for real, and we're coming. That we're coming. The Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year. I don't care. We just beat them at their home stadium in prime time. In one of the toughest environments in the league. Let's go make a freaking statement, Lions fans. I know we can't really do much because we're not on the field. We're not the players. But let's go make a freaking statement. I'll see you guys on Thursday night. Or maybe Friday morning, whenever I want to do the reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below how you think this game's going to go. And if you're a Lions fan, or even if you don't, how do you think the Lions season is going to go? I think we can go 12-5. I truly believe we can. Or even between 11-6 or 12-5 winning the division at the very least. I think we can do that. Let me know. Have a great day.